Hey guys, I'm just gonna jump right into this because I feel like I've been in a season of question and not knowing where God is guiding me next. I've been in a season of, and this is gonna sound very, I guess, elementary, but in a season of feeling like I'm standing alone and feeling like people just don't understand. I feel like where God has led me into this point and where He's gonna lead me. And I hope this is making sense because I want to reach out to those that are feeling the same way, that are feeling like you are alone or you're standing alone. And it's not, other people's fault. It's just you feel like God's maybe doing something in your life or has laid something on your heart, and you feel like people just don't understand it. Sometimes, or lately, not sometimes, lately I've been feeling like a fish out of water. Really, like my thought process and where I want to be, where I feel like God wants me to go, it just isn't the popular choice, I guess, if that makes any sense. I'm making this video because I know that there's other believers in a place, and maybe you're not a believer that's watching this video, but I know that there's other people in a place where you don't understand where you're going. You don't, there's question, there's uncertainty, you don't know where God is leading you. And I've started this book, y'all. It's awesome. It's called The Purpose Driven Life, and it's by Rick Warren. And it's crazy that I've been kind of struggling with this because the first chapter, y'all, was titled, "It All Starts with Jesus, and It's Not About You." And in Colossians 1:16, it says that everything was started in Him and finds its purpose in Him. And it just really pierced my heart because I feel like God was saying, Mallory, like, in this season of waiting, in this season of feeling uncertain about stuff, this world started with me and on me, and it's going to end on me. And it's going to, like with your life, it started with Jesus giving me life, and it's going to end with that, and it's all about Him. And it's not about my goals, my dreams. A lot of us, girls and guys, can relate to this, are praying for that future spouse, that we desire for. And I feel like with that, you're in a season of singleness and a season of waiting. And I want to challenge you. It's okay to pray for your future. It's okay to desire things and to ask God for things. In Ecclesiastes 3, verse 11, it says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart. Yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end." So honestly, y'all, that verse comforts me because it's like He's saying everything has been made in God's timing. You always hear, it's not your time yet. Whether that's a job, whether it's graduating, whether it's finding the one, whatever it is, God right here, y'all, says that He's made everything beautiful in His timing. And I just want to challenge you just to cling to that and to know that in your season of waiting for that job, waiting for that career, waiting for that, just your future to take off, whether that's in a spouse, whether that's in future friends, in a job, in your goals, where if you want to travel, whatever it is, y'all, be patient for God's timing, because in here it says that it is beautiful. And in His purpose for you, it says that it can't be fathomed. God's journey that he has for your life, his path that he's carved out for you, you can't even fathom what it's going to be like and what it is now. And that's where I also want to go to is, y'all, I get so caught up in not living day to day, not living second by second and enjoying every little moment. And I feel like that's when God is saying, enjoy the little moments. Enjoy the times where you feel like you're going nowhere, or you feel like you do the same thing every day, because that's when God is truly planting those seeds, and he's gardening those seeds, and he's trying to get your attention, and he's trying to grow you and teach you in those times where you feel like you're just kind of at a standstill. But I want you to know it's okay to feel that way. It's okay to not understand, because you're human. You have these goals and these dreams and these aspirations, and it's okay to have those. However, when your sight, when your goals and your purposes and your vision is not on him, and it's not on seeking him, you can truly lose and miss out on what God truly has for you when you're so focused on me, on yourself, on I. And that's what this first chapter was talking about, was it's not about you. It's not about Mallory. And, you know, I want to be a humble individual. I want to know every day is a gift, and every day is not just given to anyone, you know. And I feel like God was reteaching me that, listen, Mallory, you got to follow me even in the times where you don't understand and you just don't know, and there's question and there's uncertainty. And back up, this is Ecclesiastes 3 again, back up to verse 5. It says, there is a time for everything, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. There's a time to search and a time to give up. There's a time to keep and a time to throw away. A time to tear and a time to mend. A time to be silent and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. And a time for war and a time for peace. And I know, excuse me, that may sound a little not what you were expecting, but God right there is saying, y'all, there's a time for everything. And God is saying, I've got that. I've got you. So I hope this makes sense. But I want to reach out to those that are struggling with not feeling like your plans and your cries and your prayers are not being heard, because they are being heard. God wants to grant you your requests. God wants to give you those desires. But y'all, when you're chasing after him, you got to ask for his desires, and your desires and your goals for your life and what you want will quickly line up with his. And I've seen that in my life, where I thought I wanted something, and then I grew deeper with Christ, and I was like, whoa, God, thank you for filling my heart and mind with your desires, because if I went down that road, it wouldn't have been a good ending. So anyways, I hope that this speaks to you guys, no matter what place you are in life. I just want to challenge you to keep seeking him and know that there's a time for everything. And it's okay to ask God for things. It's okay to pray about it and have goals. But remember what is truly important, because it's not about us. This world is not about us. It's about him. And I just hope you have a great week. I hope you have a great Monday. And I just challenge you to, in this thing we call life, in this journey, when you seek him with all that you have, his desires become yours. They really do. So I hope you have a great week, and love on somebody this week. You never know what they're going through, and just let God use you.